Adam Sandler tonight. It was a show that was on my radar, and I kind of put it out there to the universe that if I was supposed to be there, I was going to be there, because as long as Adam Sandler's been around, to be in the building, to most of the time we're entertained by him by movies and an exact story that he's going to get told. So I was interested to see how he could tell a live story, and I thought it was interesting how he had other characters. I would have liked to have seen, there's a lot of music. I would have liked to have seen some more skits, some reenactments of his amazing skits that he's done, and to just have to experience that live with the energy, maybe the music going on in the background. There was a lot of tributes and whatnot, so I thought it was good, but there's room for refining and next levels. I feel like every show could be a different show depending on who the cameos that are there. Like for tonight, you had Kevin James be your special guest. To me, it's interesting, is he at every show? And you plant him or is there a different best friend that kind of comes to each show? So that was a question that I have, where if I was to interview you, that would be what I would want to know, as far as I get it, it's a show, but was that a setup or organic? Or to what level of it was organic? To me, that's what I think about when I think about the story that I just experienced. So I'm going to give it, because I also am connected with that story in some way, and I felt like it was an 8 for tonight. And this is Eric Douglas speaking, so I can give it the score that I feel, that the energy I'm in, because I don't get to be here all the time. Entertainment value. So the universe manifested these tickets. So it was a gifted experience, and grateful to be gifted the experience to be in that energy. Would I have paid for that ticket? That is a mystery. There's a lot of people that did pay for that ticket, and I want to know what their value is. But because with being gifted the ticket, the company that I got to hang out with, and being on the adventure that I'm on tonight, I'm going to say entertainment value is a 9. There's another level. It didn't, there could be another level. Performance. So he's a great performer, but I would like to see more people performing with him. And not just, a solo performance is good, but I feel like for Adam Sandler, doing sketches, Saturday Night Live, you need more of that element to your show. No offense to the music. I like that you sing and you do all of those things. We need more dancing, from a performance standpoint. As a dancer, there was definitely, a lot of people know me, there is not enough dancing in your show. We got to figure that out, because there could be a lot of interpretation to your stuff. So I'm going to say a 7. You were in Detroit. Actually, I did some writing. I thought Eminem was going to maybe be a special guest, because I felt like his energy was in the building, and the after party that could be in Detroit tonight with all those people that you had, and you did give the Mom's Spaghetti plug there, and we did walk by it, and there was people out at Mom's Spaghetti. So I'm going to say the performance was artistry. You had a screen in the background and everything like that, but I feel like, let's get some hologram technology. Come on, let's get into to the metaverse. There was no click reference in this whole show, to where you got the remote, you can go through time. That's what I wanted to see. And I was going to be so for artistry, I feel like out of any element at your show that was lacking, you had a big screen behind you, but there's so much more you can do technology-wise. Honestly, I'm going to give you a 4, because I feel like you just did a layup for the show. And, they're like, yeah, we'll give you a big screen behind there. And then you got, the audio was good, but yeah, I can see there's just more you can do. There's a lot of cool technology out there, and I didn't see you utilizing any of it as a person who can wield the click remote. That is a discipline. And for the vibe, the energy, I did have tears, and both laughing and sad. So congrats. Thank you, Adam. I'm going to rate the vibe at a very strong, I'm going to say a 9. I was going to say 8, but because I went so low on artistry, I'm going to say a 9. There's another level there.